So after the end of Boruto chapter 56, we find out that Naruto is going to call a 5 Kage summit to discuss about the likes of Code and the Kara organization. However, during this 5 Kage summit, I am expecting Naruto to bring up the fact that he did lose Kurama, Sasuke did lose his Rinnegan, and the fact that Momoshiki can take over Boruto's body anytime whenever he does run out of chakra. And when these 3 points are going to be brought up to the 5 Kage, I have a very big feeling that there is going to be a lot of turmoil and dispute among the 5 Kage. We have seen in the past in the Boruto anime and manga, the 5 Kage, they have somewhat of a good relationship with each other. There are many moments in the anime and in the manga where they do get along. They even do crack a couple of jokes together, so it does look like they have a good relationship. Even though they have a good relationship, I'm expecting a lot of trouble and turmoil during this upcoming 5 Kage summit that is going to happen next chapter in Boruto chapter 57, because both Naruto and Sasuke did lose their main source of power, and not only that, Momoshiki can take over Boruto's body at any time. And the fact that they're going to tell the 5 Kage, that is very troubling, considering that both Naruto and Sasuke have lost their main source of power when it comes to fighting these powerhouses such as the Otsutsuki. So that is definitely going to worry the 5 Kage. And even though I mentioned that the 5 Kage somewhat have a good relationship, that doesn't mean the 5 Kage are like best friends and they just talk it out, have a drink. No, they're not like that at all. There are some problems that the 5 Kage have with each other. Despite having an alliance and coming to terms with each other, there are some problems that the 5 Kage do have, specifically in the Shikamaru Shinden Morning Cloud novel. If you have not read it already, I highly recommend you buy this light novel. It has recently come out in English. I really recommend you buy it because I've heard some crazy things. While I haven't read it myself, I have heard some insane things that have happened in this novel, especially between the 5 Kage in this novel, because Shikamaru actually attempts to assassinate the 5 Kage. Yes, you heard me right. Shikamaru, the assistant to the Hokage, the assistant to Naruto, Naruto's advisor, he actually tries to assassinate all 5 Kage at once, including Naruto as well. I know that sounds crazy. Shikamaru, he wouldn't be the type of person to do that. He's a very cool-headed person. However, in this novel, Shikamaru did snap, and it got to the point where he did use shadow paralysis on all 5 Kage and the bodyguards at once, threatening to kill all of them at once, including Naruto. And this was all because the Tsuchikage, she was really pissing off Shikamaru. Obviously, I haven't read the novel, but I've been hearing that there are some problems between the Tsuchikage, the Mizukage, and Naruto and Shikamaru, that it got to the point where Shikamaru was fed up. He was like, you know what, fuck it, let me put the shadow paralysis jutsu on all 5 Kage and the bodyguards as well. I think it was stated in the novel that Shikamaru was really planning to kill the Tsuchikage alongside the Mizukage as well, because if you do not know already, both the Hidden Cloud and the Hidden Stone, they do have some good economical ties with each other, going back even before the 4th Great Ninja War when all 5 great nations teamed up. The Hidden Cloud and the Hidden Stone always had a good relationship with each other, so that's why Shikamaru was actually planning to murder both the Tsuchikage and the Mizukage at once, and he had shadow paralysis on all 5 Kage as well, threatening to kill everyone. However, in that novel, Naruto was able to use his famous talk no jutsu and talk Shikamaru out of it, and he was able to break out of the shadow paralysis because this is Naruto, of course. He's the strongest person out there, and if Shikamaru did decide to kill the Tsuchikage, that definitely would have erupted a 5th Great Ninja War. And if the 5th Great Ninja War did start, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Leaf Village is stomping. They got both Naruto and Sasuke. They would destroy every other village out there if Shikamaru did kill the Tsuchikage and a 5th Great Ninja War erupted between the 5 great nations. However, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because both the Tsuchikage and the Mizukage, I think they're going to be the most problematic people in the upcoming 5 Kage summit that we're going to see in the next chapter of the Boruto manga. Because obviously we do know that the Cloud and the Stone, they do have good ties with each other. So if there is a problem at this upcoming 5 Kage summit, I'm definitely expecting both the Stone and the village to team up on whatever they want to say. Obviously, they're going to find out about Code, about how strong he is, and also they're going to find out about both Naruto and Sasuke losing their main sources of powers, and not only that, they're going to find out about Boroshiki, about Momoshiki living inside of Boruto's body, and I think that is what's going to set off the Tsuchikage and the Mizukage, because obviously I don't think they want something like that in the Leaf Village. And of course, this is Naruto's son. Momoshiki is living in Boruto's body, and of course, Naruto wouldn't want his son to be banished from the village. Naruto would not let any of that shit happen to his own goddamn son. So of course, there is going to be a lot of turmoil when it comes to determining Boruto's fate. This is going to cause a lot of problems between the 5 Kage, because we've seen in the past, the 5 Kage, they did call a 5 Kage summit. Back in Boruto chapter 26, Naruto did call a 5 Kage summit to discuss about Kawaki, and all 5 Kage were okay with Kawaki being with Naruto because Naruto is just that strong and he was able to watch him, and since Kawaki was a child. However, this is a very different situation. We have an Otsutsuki living inside of Naruto's son, so this is going to be very problematic in the upcoming chapters of the Boruto manga in this upcoming 5 Kage summit, because I'm already expecting the Tsuchikage Mizukage to talk up. They're not going to allow something like this. These two are definitely going to be the most problematic people in the 5 Kage summit. I'm not expecting this 5 Kage summit to go as smoothly as planned. I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen, but I definitely think there's going to be a lot of disagreements in this upcoming Kage summit. I definitely do see someone like Gaara and Darui siding with Naruto about Momoshiki, because obviously, even though this is completely different than Kawaki, Momoshiki living inside of Boruto's body, it's sort of like a Jinchuriki, right? Obviously, it is different circumstances. However, it is pretty similar because Jinchurikis and Karma vessel holders, they are vessels essentially. They hold something within their body. It does hold a similarity there as well. So I'm definitely thinking that both Gaara and Darui, they're going to sympathize with Naruto. They're going to understand Boruto's perspective simply because Gaara was a Jinchuriki himself. Darui did look up to Killer Bee, who was also a Jinchuriki as well. They will probably understand Boruto's perspective, so they would probably listen to Naruto, but I definitely do expect the Tsuchikage and the Mizukage to definitely have a problem with this. Naruto is going to be forced to make a decision on whether to keep Boruto within the village, and this all comes back to the whole, is Boruto going to go rogue? I don't think it's going to happen, because if Naruto just kicks out his own son out of the village, I think that would just retract his own character. The last thing he would do is kick out his own son out of the village. Considering what Naruto went through, I don't think he would kick out his own goddamn son out of the village just for the 5 Kage. No way he's gonna allow something like that, since that's his own son. I don't think he would do that to anyone in general, so I definitely do think that Naruto, he's gonna try his best to defend Boruto. Despite having Momoshiki inside of his body, I also have been seeing some theories that Boruto, he's going to leave the Leaf Village by himself voluntarily alongside with Sasuke, because Sasuke is the only person that can watch over Boruto. If Boruto were to leave the village, the only way I see it happening is if he leaves voluntarily. There's no way that Naruto would kick out his own goddamn son. That would be character regression. That wouldn't make any sense. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Do you think there's going to be any turmoil in this upcoming 5 Kage summit to determine about Boruto's dark fate, with Momoshiki living inside of Boruto's body? And also, which Kage do you think will cause the most turmoil? Because there's no way they're going to be nice about this. There is no way they're going to accept an Otsutsuki living inside of the Leaf Village with Naruto and Sasuke losing their main sources of powers. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. So if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell as well, and have a good day. Peace.